So many men right now want to be in relationships, or they're currently in a relationship as we speak, and they're really definitely not understanding female nature. So when we're dating women, there's a lot of things that you truly don't know about how they respond if you haven't been through situations that you've learned from, or you're learning this game from others. So it's very important that we know the information that I'm about to give you in this video, especially as men, because a lot of us are taking L's, big L's too. You're just taking losses, and women can really destroy your life if you don't understand what I'm saying. So many men have been hurt, been through divorces, want to self-delete, and it's all because of women. So this is the one thing you can't do with women. So that one thing is lose frame. That's right, bro. You can't lose your masculine frame. A lot of you guys don't even have a masculine frame. You don't even know what I'm talking about. So basically, when you're in a relationship, you're setting a tone for the person that you are from the first initial conversation that you're having with her. She's judging you, she's gauging you, she's making certain perceptions, and we all do that naturally. You know, they say don't judge a book by its cover, but most people do. Most people already have preconceived assumptions of who you are. So they're already thinking you as one person. So then when you're talking to them, you're conveying a message, you're demonstrating. A lot of you guys think that you have to demonstrate higher value, but sometimes these women, they know a high value man just from the beginning by the way you carry yourself, by the way you look, by your confidence. Energy can be felt just by walking through the door. You know it because sometimes you go through like certain rooms and you're like, man, that dude has good energy, or that dude has good vibes, or that dude has bad vibes. And so you know about energy. So a lot of times what happens is men will set a standard. So they'll say, you know, I want to be in a relationship with this type of woman that doesn't truly, they want a woman that respects them. They want a woman that's feminine. They want a woman that will basically hold them down. But that woman that's kind of attractive, that she knows that she looks good, you guys want her really bad. And that is where we take a lot of losses, because the women that we truly want is the women that it's like they repel away from us. When you want something so bad, you naturally won't get it. And that's the problem that I see with most men. So then they're losing their frame initially because they want that girl so bad. They'll jeopardize everything, all their morals, just because they want to smash. And then this woman knows that, because you might come in, say, you know, I'm this type of person, I'm rare, I'm special, or you might not even say anything. You might just take her on a date, try to convey your masculinity, and then she's shit testing you. So you go on your first date, and then you don't hear from her in 2 days, and you're wondering, man, what's up? So you text her, she might say, hey, what's up? And then you don't hear for another day. All that is a test trying to see if you're going to double text her, if you're going to blow up her line. These girls play so many weird games, bro. And that's the thing. So if you get out of line, you get all emotional, she's going to not respond well to that. And some of you guys currently in relationships that are dating women, you know, I've talked to a lot of men, and they say how they're basically, they like a girl so much, they compromise, and then they start disrespecting. So, you know, they might go 50-50 with her. And the moment she realizes you want to go 50-50, when in the beginning you were saying, no, I'm going to take care of all the bills, I'm going to be a provider, you ain't got to worry about nothing. And then you start to get in your feelings, or she gives you the box. So then, you know, she tells you, hey, let's switch up just to test you. And how about I pay for this? And then you start shaking up on your, basically on your frame. So now you're going 50-50 with her, all because she threw that idea out there. You're not truly leading. And then she sees, oh man, you know, he's not really the guy that I thought he was. And it's just that little bit of doubt that comes into her brain that makes her seek hypergamy at that point. Because then she starts questioning you. And then, you know, then she might say something slick like, I'm not doing that, you shut up. You like, if you like, hey, can you wash the dishes? She's like, no, I'm not doing the dishes. It's your turn to do the dishes. I worked all day, I'm tired, you go do it. So then that's how the little form of disrespect comes. And next thing you know, she's yelling at you, then she's calling you out of your name. And then that's just you going to sleep on the man cave, bro. You know what I mean? So that is probably where a lot of you guys are at right now. And a lot of you guys first initially when you met this woman, didn't set the right tone. You didn't let her know that you the guy, that you him, that you got options. You have to come in with this mindset that I have options. You have to truly feel that way, because if you don't, these women are going to walk all over you. These women have 5 to 6 simps that are ready right now to text them, that take them out on dates. So they're like, entertain me, be a dancing monkey. That's how most of these women are. For when you're on your first date, entertain me, make me laugh, do something. They just want you to, they're just like a big joke. You're just like a big joke to them, bro. So you guys aren't understanding this concept. And it's like a dark truth that most men have to accept. But the one thing you cannot do is lose your frame. You got to set boundaries. You got to stay firm on your purpose. You got to have a purpose first. That should always override these women. She should compliment you. You have time when you see her, because I've done it before. Trust me, I'm speaking from firsthand experience. I've had women to where I'm truly focused, I'm locked in, and I want to do great things. So, maybe I'm on a semen retention journey. And then, this girl comes in, I meet her because I'm vibrating so high. So then I want to smash, right? I mean, we all do. Let's be honest. All men do want to smash. You want to get it in, bro. And so I start doing things that basically I normally wouldn't do. So I start this was in the past. I've learned my lessons. But so like, let's say I would go to gym every day. Those 2 days I would skip gym to go hang out with her because I wanted to get it in and I would smash. So then she starts seeing that. And then, then she's like, how about we go to Cheesecake Factory tonight? And then she wants to spend the night. And then she's like, well, how about now we go to the movies and then we go out to eat? And then she wants to double date like that. And then she's like, how about you meet my friends? How about you meet my dad? And next thing you know, how about you're in a relationship? You're in a relationship with her, and now you're getting comfortable. Now you're getting complacent. Now you're not putting your purpose number one, because you just want to hang out with her and get it in all the time and be around her family and do soft things. And then you aren't the guy that you normally was, that masculine guy that always wanted to do what you wanted to do. That happened to me, bro. So I know how it feels when you're around the female energy. It does feel good, but that's how we lose frame. And that's how a lot of these women are just destroying us as men, because they see most men are just weak. Most men are feminine. Most men don't have a vision from God. Most men aren't going out there with this drive and this hunger and this hustler's ambition. You got to get your ambition back. You got to put yourself first. In a world where these women are 9 times out of 10 narcissistic, you guys don't truly understand what I'm saying. Is you have to meet them where they're at, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to date the women that you want. You're going to be lonely. You're going to be complaining about women. You're going to be joining MGTOW. You're going to be being a passport, bro, because you're not understanding. I have to have a frame. You have to develop characteristics, and you have to set firm boundaries on these women. You have to be able to tell them no. You have to be willing to walk away. If these things you inherently can't do, you shouldn't be in the dating game. If you don't have this true power within yourself that radiates, I'm good with or without you, then you really shouldn't be. You shouldn't even be. A lot of you guys shouldn't even be in marriages, man. These marriages, and you might get triggered by these, but these marriages, a lot of them, bro, they're pathetic. A lot of you guys are getting truly disrespected, and really, really disrespected. You're taking all this disrespect from this woman, and it's all because you don't know how to go out and talk to women. You don't know how to approach women, and you got whatever woman you possibly can. And these women know that, so they'll abuse you. They'll take you for your time. They'll take you for your resources, and they'll destroy your masculinity. They'll destroy your character. They'll destroy who you really are, and you're allowing it. So which one's worse, her or you, because you're allowing it? That's what I'm saying. Frame should be talked about more. We should have this solid confidence. We should overdose on confidence, like Drake said. You know what I'm saying? You got to be overdosing on confidence all the time, and you got to just go after what God brought you here to do. I can't push this in your brain enough. Pause. You definitely need this at your forefront of your mind continually every day when you wake up. How can I get closer to my purpose? If women come in and they're giving me good energy and they're complimenting me and they're listening to what I'm saying and they're not playing these weird games where they're texting back 5 days later, where you're seeing them and they act like they don't know you, and you say one wrong thing. A lot of you guys have to understand, like, less is more with women. When you're first getting to know them, and I've made this mistake in the past too, you try to ask them like, hey, how's your day? Because a lot of you guys are clingy. You want to be in this relationship so quick because you want to be around female energy. So you meet her, then you're texting her all day, hey, how's your day? Oh, I was doing this, I was doing that. Bro, you got to be mysterious sometimes. And women don't like when you say this, but you got to be like, look, I'm so busy, I really don't got time to text you. And she's going to be like, oh, a lot of these women aren't going to like that. But at the same time, this is what separates you when you're dealing with so many women right now that know most men will sit there and text them all day long. When she says, I want to go out to eat, he's like, all right, I'm going to get my check. I'm going to get my debit card right now. Let's go. Where you want to go? I'll take you out right now. I'm going to pick you up too. I'm going to buy you flowers too. So you're doing all these simpish things, bro. And these women are like, all right, I got him right where I want him. And then you're giving her too many compliments. You can't compliment her too much. And I've made all these mistakes. So I know from firsthand experience, bro. There was this Mexican chick. She was a baddie, bro. I wanted her so bad. I met her on a Friday. I took her out Saturday. I wanted to see her again. So I told her, let's hang out Sunday. And then I wanted to hang out on Monday too. So, and then she did it. And then that was 3 days back to back to back. And she's like, man, why does this guy have so much time to see me when he's saying that he's chasing his purpose and stuff like that? So, you know, I made a lot of mistakes. So I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. It's a three-peat. I had to say that 3 times because you have to truly get this into your mindset. You are the number one priority in your life. You come first, and then she can see how you really are. But the moment you lose your frame, the moment she gets you out of character, the moment she gets you emotional, she thinks you're weak. And a lot of you guys are getting emotional. A lot of you guys are getting so insecure, and then devil is tormenting your mind with more insecurities. And then these women a lot of times know how to just manipulate your energy because they see it in your eyes, man. The eyes don't lie. The eyes are the windows to the soul. They can see when you're looking at them too long, when you're lusting over them. They know all this, and they're like, oh man, I got him right where I want him. Or they'll give you the box because you guys haven't had sex in over 3 years. You get it in, and now she's controlling you with that because she knows, okay, I'm going to leverage my box with his compliance. So if he doesn't do this, he's not getting any tonight. If he doesn't do this, I'm going to wait a whole month until he acts right, and then he listens to what I'm saying, and then I might, every one time a month, I might give him some. And I'm going to tell him he has to be quick. It's not even going to be good. I'm just going to lay there like a starfish. So guys, you need to definitely, truly understand what I'm saying. If you know, you know, but I'm trying to put you up on some game. Do me a favor. Leave me some comments. Let me know if you've lost frame. Let me know if you're working on your confidence. Let me know where you're at in this dating market. If you're giving up, if you're saying, screw it, I'm over this. I hate all these games. These women manipulate you. These women are narcissists, and I'm checked out. If that's you, I would love to hear. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time, peace.